Okay, here is a great small production by Mates and DRIPS in Barcelona. Super nice straight letter piece where it looks like a giant marker has been pulled upon the wall with a little bit of details, like an extra bit here and a small bit here and this extra little thing in the T, and the E has a little rounding over here and some extra dots here. Super nice piece. This is a great example of that you can take some very simple style elements as one color fill-in, one color outline, and then two colors in the background. And then by just adding some super specific things, you can make it pop. Instead of adding white as white lines on top of this piece, Mates actually made a lighter color orange, so a nuance lighter than the fill-in, and a nuance darker as the opposite side of where the highlights are gonna go. This is a great tip that you can use on your pieces, because when you are choosing to have a white outline, then it might be a bit too much to add white as a white line as well if you want to make it pop. So just adding a nuance lighter than the original one color fill-in, that can make it pop a lot. So that's a great tip. There's also been used some gray to resemble the cast shadow from this block on top of this block right here. So this one is casting its shadow on this one, and you see that as well here, and here. And that's a really nice depth towards the piece. There's also a drop shadow on the entire piece on the blue background in a light or in a darker color blue right here. So it again looks like if the piece is floating above the wall. That's a super nice, a little bit simple, but really style specific piece from Mates. If we look at this DRIPS piece, some of the same style elements has been added. You have the whiter or the lighter orange as the highlight, and you have the darker color orange as the depth on the opposite side of where the white line needs to come. You also have this gray in the 3D in this one to resembles the depth and to give this three-dimensional feel of each letter. You again have the drop-down shadow of the darker nuance blue on top of this blue as the whole background, again, which makes the piece pop on top of the wall. In this piece we have 3 dices that are making the theme of this piece. Super nice flow in the letter, super simple. It's as if you have just taken a marker and then blown them up like a balloon, which makes this kind of round shape that you have in each of the letters. They have made this splat kind of vibe all over, like here and here. And again, to connect the pieces. So if you're out painting with your homies, choose the same outline color, choose the same fill-in color, and make the same background. And by just doing that, you have combined your pieces, even though you have completely different styles. Great tip for you. So yeah, super nice piece, super simple colors. I think there's 5 or 6 colors in total. So go out, choose some simple elements, and then make your outline pop the most.